Virgo, let's have a reading because, oh my gosh, I just went off on Aquarius. They pissed me off. The last few days, Aquarius have been saying, give me a reading, give me a reading. I've been doing it. And the energy, like, there's no point listening to a reading if you're actively not going to do. The hermetologist over here is actively helping people ascend. You have to do the work. I'm not dealing with signs who don't want to do the work. When I'm channeling, I can be a motherfucking bitch. Because I'm connecting with your energy, I'm sitting in your vibration, and I'm tapping into what's going on with you. So when I can see that I've done 4 or 5 readings for you in the last few days, and you ain't doing nothing about it, I'm going to have to roast your blood clot, and it ain't cute. And you know what, my Virgos? When I do your readings, I get life, I get entertainment, we have a laugh and a joke. So baby, I'm going to need you. I'm coming with some Virgo reads. I am also a Virgo sun and moon, so I feel safe over here with you. I'm coming over, let's chill. Let's talk about your life. Let's talk about what's going on with you, shall we? Look after me, please, Virgos. I need you at this time. Okay? I need my hermits to have my back as we travel and ascend through this really intense new cycle on the platform. Woo, sir! What do you want to know? I'm getting an R name, female with an R name, tapping in with you. Female with an L name, male with an L name. I see you, right? I hear you loud and clear. Come on in. Anyone else want to tap in their names? S, I got you. R, I got you. O, I got you. Yeah? And a Y name. Yeah? Couple Y names. Interesting. I see you. Okay. Let's go. What do you want to know about? What do you want me to share? What do my Virgos need to know? Last reading, we spoke about your hustle. We spoke about money coming in. We spoke about you leveling up. Your vibration has always shown me consistency and strength, your desire to evolve and grow, you patiently studying and developing awareness around self. You show me great strength, Virgo. You show me a desire to keep going against incredible odds. You show me how honest and integritous you are, even when you're weak and lonely and sad. You're still putting on that brave face. You're not faking it, but you're owning that some days are harder than others. And that is what makes me also incredibly proud to be a Virgo. First card coming out, balance. How fucking synchronistic. That's the Temperance card. That is screaming you understand who you are inherently and profoundly, and you're working incredibly hard. There's a choice though at this time. Let's talk about the choices and decisions surrounding you. In the back of your mind, you're in sun vibration. That's why I came to you, because I feel safe over here. I haven't got to beef anyone on the tube. Lovely. We're looking at sun. That's the happiest card in the deck. In the back of your mind, you know what makes you happy. In the front of your mind, we've got the world card, the universe. You have closed out an incredible cycle of trials and tribulations, pain, difficulty, awkwardness, and you are ascending through that incredibly well now, Virgo. In the past, we had the Empress. So you've just gone from a low vibrational cycle from the 1 to the 10, churning out old ideologies of self, finding and dealing with your shadow, and then you've already moved into the Empress energy and already had a new beginning. You had a new beginning over the last maybe 2 months, the last 2 to 3 months. A new beginning has now been cemented. Please take a minute, because you may not realize this, but you have definitely got a brand new foundation. We've got the 4 of Wands coming out. This talks about a firm foundation. This talks about achievements, accomplishments, like a degree, a scholarship, an award, a merit, a qualification, a incorporated business, a partnership, a collaboration. Either way, a new house, accommodation, a new idea that's really cemented into the 3D now. Whatever it is, well done. Yeah? You've done this during a period of time where you felt really, really lonely and sad, and your heart was yearning for more, and you was quite lonely at this time. I think you was in a very hermetic state. I feel like you may have had one person that you connected with that opened up your heart, and you could communicate with them, they could communicate with you. If not, it was just you and your higher self. Or you thinking about an ex that you can't be with anymore, and that was burdensome on you, and you've had to break through that cycle. That looks painful. Now you've got a firm foundation, a really firm foundation. Solar plexus is coming out as well. Your confidence is fucking great. But when you look back at the past, right, you realise what you sacrificed in the past, or when you used to look back at the past, in the past, It used to trigger you. You used to get incredibly upset. It used to bring up all these unresolved feelings about family and friends and love and relationship and about where you're supposed to be. You've transmuted that energy. That takes real fucking work and consistency to break through and transmute that level of pain, that level of awkwardness, that level of stress, that level of overwhelm, that level of longing and solitude. Yeah, in my head I get fortified, like, you know, when you're closed off from everyone else in such an intensive way. Even if you're going to work every day doing your 9 to 5, surrounded by so many other people that you live with, there was a fortress around your heart, your mind, body and soul was fortified, fully protected and removed from everyone else. So even when you were showing up in the 3D, you weren't really there. You was in your mind. You was miles away. You just couldn't wait to get back home to your own space so you could be with you again. Wow. How profound. Let's keep going, okay? Now, there's been a lot of concern, or a concern around someone, or a concern around, or someone who was concerned about you, right? Concerned about your wealth, concerned about your abundance. Yeah. First, it is two sides. Some of you, someone has been concerned about your financial standing and your wealth and whether or not you're going to be able to do the job that you're meant to do. But not only that, you've been concerned about your own financial stability and how to make sure you truly cement it and stay grounded, right? I feel like I'm connecting with a female energy, but I know I'm also connecting with a masculine energy, because as I've just said that, the mouth cards come out and the female cards come out. We're talking about energy more than anything. So it shows me the bottom of the back of your mind, we've got feminine energy. The front of your mind, masculine energy. That shows me yin and yang. That shows me non-binary energy. That shows me gender fluidity. That doesn't even talk about the LGBTQ. This talks about yin and yang. This talks about true alignment. This talks about true awareness of self. This talks about understanding who you are inherently, understanding what it means to be man, the stereotypes around man, and understanding the stereotypes around woman, and understanding who you are in today's society. Yeah, I am female, but I believe in the non-binary, because I know for 100 million fucking % I wouldn't be the boss bitch CEO I am today if I continued to be the feminine bitch I was in the past. Yeah, like loads of people scream feminism and all of this and try and stand up for feminism and do all this woman shit, right? Or don't shave their legs, don't shave their armpits, and try and grow a beard and be super masculine to make a point. Make a point in another way, really. How about that? Because at the end of the day, if I didn't switch up my energy, switch up my label, and birth into the new version of self that I am today, I would never be the boss bitch CEO that I am. Because the disrespect that women get in the corporate arena is a fucking joke. Especially the arena that I fucking nowadays. No one ain't rating females. Females don't be moving around in the way in which I move. Especially females with giant tits like mine. We do not get respect. We are not catered for, and we're not understood. We are mocked and minimised and looked at. Me walking around with a gorgeous little smile I have, with a cleavage that I like to have out, is going to get me no respect in a room full of middle-aged men. Never. So I've come through different. Imagine the barriers that I had to break psychologically, also as a Virgo, that's why I'm sharing this, in order for me to get into the rooms and have the right seats that I want to have now. The mockery, the insults, and the judgment I had for the non-binary stuff that I put out as well. When I first put out my first couple publications and I was out there looking hella edgy, no fucking hair, giant tits on display. We do it for the betterment of humanity. We do it for a purpose. We do it for a cause. And although people may not see it in the now moment and they may judge you for your life choices, they won't be judging you in the future when you actually formulise and cement that ideology that you were creating in the mind that no one could see at the time. Yeah? So keep fucking going. That's the point. And don't conform to standardised narrative of what it means to be female, what it means to be man, what it means to be lesbian, what it means to be gay or straight, what it means to have good mental health or bad mental health, what you can and can't say, what the right religion is, what the wrong religion is, what the right view is, what is or isn't sin. You know you. You have a unique purpose. You have a unique destiny. You need to follow that for your own mental health, stability and sanity. Yeah? Working incredibly hard, you have been, for months, potentially for years. 3 to 4 years, the last 3 to 4 years is significant, yeah? The last 11 years are significant, but the last 3 to 4 is real transformation and a real struggle and strife that has allowed you to become who you are. I'm looking at a message, 2 messages coming in right here. A message of despair and a message of love. Oh, shit. It looks tense. Yeah, something's had to come to an end here with family, with friends, in regards to a housing, accommodation. Your stable ground that you used to be on, it ain't a stable ground like it used to be anymore. It became imprisoned. You had people in your network, people around you, people demanding money or whatever it was from you, right? And as a result, you were blocked. Your blessings were blocked. Your finances were blocked. You got a dog. Your dog was suffering. Your dog may have had bad health. Your dog may have gone through depression. How weird for me to say this. I'm looking at a depressed dog. The dog is depressed because you were depressed. The dog must have been also making some really like sad noises a lot, because the dog was experiencing your depression. I'll tell you something. I talk to my cats on a regular basis. I just live alone with me and my 2 cats. I am officially a cat lady. I have accepted it. Yeah, my cats are really my best friends and the only things I have close to me on a frequent basis. I talk to my cats all day. My cats talk back to me all day. They're mouthy. They're loud. They give me dirty looks. I'm worried that the neighbours hear. Because at night time they make a bag of noise because I won't let them in the bedroom. I don't want them in my bed. I need alone time for just me. I'm with them most of the day when I work from home. And my cats will cry and bitch and moan. They do this crazy meow and stuff. All this loud, all that shit at 4 a.m, 3 a.m. because I won't let them in the bedroom. It's humiliating because I'm sure my neighbours downstairs here and I'm sure my neighbours next door here, and I'm fully cringed out like, oh my God, it sounds like a baby being abused. Sounds like I'm abusing kids up here. But where do they get their loud ass mouth from? From me. Because they hear it all day. Why are they upset and stressed and depressed? Because I've been sad and lonely and down and depressed, and they're taking after me. And that's what's going on with someone's animal here. So I relate it and I resonate, and I'm sharing my awkward cat story with you because they really do receive. And one of my cats, since my second cat came, my first cat, I never gave dirty looks to my first cat, but my second cat, still a kitten, she does so much naughty stuff that I thought I was over with the first cat. So when she does it now, I just give her a dirty look and then shoo her away or tell her off. And now, every now and then, when I tell her off or tell her to do something, she just gives me the dirtiest look ever. And I taught her that. I taught my cat how to give me dirty looks and mouth off to me. When I say, what are you doing? Get down. Whines right back at me. Fucking sometimes at night when they're screaming so loudly, I'm actually scared that they're going to speak English. I swear to God. Like I've always grown up loving the Pet Detective. We're ranting now, but I always love Ace Ventura, the Pet Detective. I grew up believing that Jim Carrey is my dad. He's got to be like. There's something about Jim Carrey that is he's part of my DNA. I grew up watching him religiously. There's a few people I watch religiously, but him, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, I lived on that shit. And my cats do amazing things when I tell them to. Amazing things when people come, like, it's amazing. My cats are so tapped in. I study development, human development, child development. So I know about how to program animals and people. Hence why I'm here with you today. Awkward! But the truth of the matter is, I'm scared. I'll report back to you guys soon because I'm actually scared that my oldest cat is going to start speaking English full blown. And if that happens, you may not hear from me a long time because I would have probably killed over and died. But sometimes when I'm in the bedroom and it's 4 a.m. and 3 a.m. and she's screaming because she wants to come in, it almost gets to a high pitch sound of a human. And I'm like, no, don't you dare fucking speak English. Don't you dare speak English because I will die. Like, literally, I think I'm birthing a Salem. If you've seen Sabrina the Teenage Witch. If my black cat fucking turns around and starts talking like Salem, although I'm a spiritualist, there's got to be a cut-off line. I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to lose it. All right? So, I don't know why I'm sharing that with you, but I needed clearly to rant about that because it has been worrying me that fucking hell, my cats are speaking full-blown in meow language to me when they don't get their own way. And they've been so attached to me over the last few weeks. So just bear that in mind if you have pets. And if you're looking to have kids, understand how easily they copy you and become attached to what you do. And they pick up... Children, you can teach children what they want, what you want. You could read to them what you want. You could tell your child whatever the fuck you like. But it's your actions that will really dominate what they do in the future and how they behave. Sorry, let me have a sip of coffee. Sorry, guys, one sec. Yeah, it's your actions that really dictate their behaviour. More than anything else. So just bear that in mind. How you act is how, and the behavior that you role model is exactly what your cats or your pets or your children will do. Not to bracket them all in the same category, but I mean, we're all living organisms and we all function by watching and observing and then doing, yeah? Let me get final thoughts for you, okay? Let's see what we got. Well, do you want to know anything else? High honor, you're going to be recognized. I'll tell you that much. The future looks really, really bright and positive for you because you are truly going to be recognized. I see a marriage. Shit. Okay. Normally I would say, yeah. Oh, you're being gifted something as well. I see. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Virgo's getting married. Oh my God, what the fuck? Okay. Like I see a Virgo getting married, right? And I see a really beautiful wedding reception. Okay, I'm lying. It's not a wedding reception because that sounds even cringy, right? But I see a wedding ceremony or some kind of wedding that is very spiritual and very gifted. Like you're being gifted some kind of love and courtship. There's a love coming towards you that is so wholesome, you know, and so destined. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. My heart's melting a little bit here because it's really nice to receive and it's really nice to kind of see that. And I really do hope that you receive that and you believe in that, you know, like, oh, it's lovely. It's really nice. I see the Empress energy and it's coming out with adjudication. So I think there's been law and order around all of this. Like legal shit. But like potentially spiritually ordained legal shit. Like the Lord will not step aside. You will not defeat the devil in the game. The last boss in the game. The last level of the game. Until this was completed, you know. So something had to be completed before you went into your new beginning. And I told you the last cycle you went through, so 2022, potentially 2020 to 2022, could have been a year of high trauma. I told you about looking back at that past. I spoke as well about the Sodom and Gomorrah story of when you look back at the past and you turn to stone, didn't I? On another reading. So it's a situation of letting go of the past fully and having an opportunity, a chance to really move into something new. I see a marriage. It's on the distant horizon. You could be getting a new house, I keep talking about scholarships, degrees, on like entrepreneurship, right? But that's kind of my lane. So I'm trying to think, how would I break it down to say what I'm seeing here? But it's not so much entrepreneurship as it is as, and I'm getting electoral role, yeah? I'm just getting scholarships, acknowledgements, like removing any ideologies about your health and your well-being. If you've had concerns about your mental health, your emotional well-being, your stability, your groundedness, that's fading away now. Because when you spend enough time sitting with yourself and going through all the struggles in your mind, you start to question if you're crazy because you're the only one spiraling through these thoughts, just you and these thoughts alone. And actually, during that period of time, you've had your heart stolen by the past. Interesting, your heart was stolen by the past. Every time you look back at your relationships and loved ones from the past, your heart was ripped out of your chest and you were in pain because it was hurtful. Because you want to love so badly, you want to give so badly, you want love and marriage and union and friendships and unity so badly, and that wasn't there, that wasn't available for you. So it was only you and your inner child on a journey for a lengthier period of time, and guess what's coming out now? Great fortune. The great fortune card's out. That's abundance of wealth and riches, money, but also that inner riches. I speak about money equivalent to me speaking about energetic alignment, psychological health, mental health and emotional well-being, internal strength and resilience, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra energy, true alignment to the divine, true belief in source. That's true wealth. You can have all the money in the world and still be a moany, moody, shitty motherfucker who hates your life. Yeah? So it's a great fortune card is so rooted in everything other than that. Yes, we love money. Yes, we love luxury. Yes, we love riches. But it ain't worth nothing if you ain't got a rich heart and soul. If your mind, body and soul ain't rich, what is the point of any coin? Yeah? That's the truth of the matter. Millionaires, billionaires, everyone out there sitting on juicy pay packets, if they're unhappy at the core, what's the point? But you've mastered that. And that's why then we've got unexpected income. That's why you've got an influx of goodness across the board. Oh my Gideon, this is life-changing. This is mind, body and soul. This is everything that you need, because everyone's out here like, oh, I just want to get a promotion so I can get more money. Oh my gosh, I want to win the lottery so I can get more money. All that dumb shit that benefits no one in the long term. And oh, how many people win the lottery and then just blow all that money? Because they don't understand the true understanding of wealth and abundance and how to distribute that money in the right context, in the right way. It's silly. But now you have great fortune, unexpected income coming in towards you, sudden wealth as well. Suddenly you're wealthy beyond your wildest dreams, mind, body and soul. So this is lifelong wealth. This isn't a quick fix, a quick increase in salary, a quick payout, like a bursary or a scholarship. This is lifelong abundance, manifested and destined for you because you stayed true on the path and followed your ordainment, I want to say. Yeah, you had to let go of a lot of people for this. Truth of the matter is, a lot of people let go of you before you even had to let go of them. And that's what's painful as well, isn't it? You know, when people walk away and leave you and let you down and break your heart and make you feel like shit, and then you keep looking back, looking at them, pining over them, wishing that they were still in your life, wishing that they saw the value in you that you needed to see for yourself. And then what you did was, you move forward, you continue to see that abundance for yourself, and you continue to love yourself. You became the judge and juror of your own life, listened to the divine, followed source, and now you're set for life. And even better, you're set for life now to the point where you know who is and who isn't for you. Because do you know what God always tells me, and I'll leave this as the outro. God always lets me know that if I made everyone in your life stay in your life that was in your life, when you are truly rich in abundance, you would have gave it all to them. Even when you weren't rich and abundant, you gave it all to them. All your time, all your ideas, all your efforts, all your hard work, all your dedication. You just gave it to them over and over again. Over and over again. So what if we really made you rich in abundance all the way around and they were still in your life? Do you think you would have it? Do you ever wonder why your life was the way it was and you couldn't make the money that you were making and you couldn't manifest your wildest dreams and that you were blocked and you were constantly, repeatedly going back into cycles of being broke? Do you know where that comes from? Look at where you're at in your life now and who's in it, and look at where you were at in your life and who was in it then. Need I say more?